Well, Addie Bear and I are on our way back to Ohio. I don't race till about 2:45 in the morning. I'm in the 15th and 17th. We had horses racing at the Meadows and Dayton and now Northfield. It was a great day weather-wise. I felt so bad when Pickpocket could beat. I didn't feel bad for you. I didn't feel bad for me. I know the horse in the sale, and he raced good. He raced his heart out today. And when you can feel a horse physically getting tired, you know they're putting in their best effort. And he raced as good as he could. Addie, you have your flashlight's on. I don't even gotta turn that off. So anyway, the horse he raced his butt off and ended up getting beat fair and square. And he ended up getting beat fair and square at the wire. Third beat, 3/4 of a length. He's in the sale Monday, and I listen. I don't think that third diminishes his value in any way. The horse raced great, but it does make it easier to put a price on him and say, and that's not a negative. That's a positive. I know what he's worth, and I know what we will or will not sell him for, I guess is what I'm saying. So, a great race from him. An equally poor race by Yo Mister. We found it after. He was 3 out of 5 for mucus. Here's the thing. My take on Yo Mister was simple. I thought he could have screamed off the car a little bit better. When I really asked him to dig down deep is when he felt his weakest. That could be his attitude. That could have been the mucus. Could have been a lot of things, and I had said to Tim after, we'll see how the scope goes. But if his feet are good, and keep in mind, I'm asking because I can't say with any certainty. I don't know the horse well enough. If his feet are good, maybe it'd be worth trying him in aluminum shoes all around his next start, because maybe he was slipping a little bit. That may not be the case at all, though. Could have just simply been the mucus. Also, it wasn't like he was 6 feet 20. He was 6 feet 3, 4 lengths, and didn't race that horrible. Didn't race as good as we wanted. The scope confirmed why. Is there a necessity to try to improve, or do we just need him healthier? I'd said to Tim, it's the end of a long year. Quite frankly, if he's just a little tired, a little flat, well, it's fine. Christmas is coming up. He can have a few weeks off at Christmas time. That won't be a problem at all. There's always that tough time at Christmas where you're trying to get in, and then you're jogging the horses, but you could have used that time to turn them out a little bit, and then by the time you get going again in January, lo and behold, you're 14, 15, 16 days between starts. You could have used that time to give them a little bit of a rest. So there's that potential also. I wasn't thoroughly disappointed with him. I was let down after the race, but after I heard Tim talk about the scope, I just thought that 1 + 1 = 2. The way he raced is what I saw, is what the scope confirmed. Can we do better? I don't know. If the vet comes to Tim and says, no, I don't think his feet are a problem at all, I think we should try the aluminums on him. He only wears a light full swedge right now in front anyway, I believe, a little borium. The aluminum shoes might actually help him, but the question remains, can he stay sound in them? I don't really know. So we got done at the Meadows. Pickpocket's race is over. Yo Mister's obviously is over. Addie and I, it's just Addie Bear and I. So we decided to go upstairs and get a bite to eat. It's a high-end place, but with both of us sharing a meal, so to speak, it's not that bad after all. So we went upstairs and got a bite to eat, and I was leaving and ran into one of our clients, Bob. What a nice guy. He said, "This is so weird." I was gonna say cool. Yeah, and the waitress, the lady, gave Addie Bear a Reese peanut butter cup after, which was very nice of her. I don't think she's on these feeds, but if she is, thank you very much. I ran into Bob, and Bob said, so there's, it's funny because when I met Mark Weaver, he used to have a suite at the Meadows way down at the end. If you go up to the steakhouse, you go to the top of the stairs, you turn left, steakhouse there, you turn right, there's suites there, and he had one of those suites. Well, that suite, I believe now, if I'm not mistaken, is a portion of the Stecca, the steakhouse, but it's called a smoking bar. In this day and age, I said this before earlier in the summer, the first time I stumbled upon it. I didn't know that room was the steakhouse, now was a part of the steakhouse. And it's certainly not a room you could openly smoke cigars in. It's a cigar bar. You can get the full menu of Bistecca down at the end in a room, a smoking room. Now me, I've never smoked. Don't have that many vices. Don't do drugs. Don't smoke. Don't drink that much. You know, you guys hear me talk about mules or whatever. I don't even know the last time I was drunk. Yes, I do. It was Lexington 3 years ago. Don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. I just don't. Never have. And but I remember I worked for Mike McDonald. He smoked a pipe, and if you've ever been around anybody that smoked a pipe, it's a very, very distinct smell. I didn't mind it. I never had the urge to take up smoking a pipe by any means, but it's a unique, odd smell, and as cigars are also. Every so often, if I'm away, I might smoke a cigar. And it was funny, I ran into Bob, and I said, he goes, oh, my friends and I were down at the cigar bar. I said, oh, yeah, I said, I actually like cigar smoking. I don't need to be around it all the time, but once in a while. He goes, I know, I remember seeing your pictures on Facebook of you and Scotty and Amy smoking a cigar when you were away last year. And he opened up this case and he said, this is a good cigar. It might be wasted on me. I'm not even a rookie or a novice. I don't ever have an urge to smoke. It's just, hey, I'm away having a drink, a couple of puffs on a cigar. Anyway, I appreciate it very much. I still believe that maybe it's a little much for me, but thank you very much. So he finished up at the Meadows, and thanks also. A number of you took the time out of your day to message me back about the espresso machine. Almost everybody said Nespresso was the way to go. Now, I looked at Nespresso quite a bit over the last couple of days and read all the reviews, and they were all good. I just thought the machine that I had mentioned this morning, from the reviews that I had listened to, I thought the Bosch was a little bit better. And I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what a little bit better is. Jesus. Maybe my voice does put you to sleep. I don't know. You turkey, are you back there faking? So you faked me out. Are you really tired? No, have a little nap. It's okay. We're a long way from home, or 2 hours. You can have a nap before you get home. It's all right. It's vacation. You have vacation. You know, the sad part is everybody, I'm leaving today. Everybody say, hey, happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving was a month ago. Now, we weren't in Canada.
Daddy,
Yes, we were.
people were coming to the lunch lady.
Yeah, Carol, yeah.
She said,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Because she wasn't going to see the people.
That's right. So in Canada, Thanksgiving was a month ago, but we were in the States, so we didn't get to celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada. And tomorrow morning we go to Canada, so we're gonna miss the American Thanksgiving. I love the festivities, so I yeah, we can celebrate a little bit. I just love the spirit of Thanksgiving, Christmas right around the corner. You guys know that. It's my favorite time of year. So it was a good day at the office thus far. I don't know if I talked about Save America. I believe I did. I don't understand how they believed the 10-hole for Little Rocket Man was. Somebody tried to explain to me that, well, if you have the 10-hole, you start a length behind and you can't make front. Well, of course you can make front. It may just take you a quarter. In fact, even if you had the 7-hole and you just wait for the 2, 3, and 4 to fight it out, just a second, for the 2, 3, and 4 to fight it out on the front end, and then you move to the front, you're still on the front. Shockingly enough, he still ended up on the front and absolutely jogged. Save America got beat because Little Rocket Man's a better horse. That's why. And my entire life as a trainer and a driver, and the handicap is the outside. A half-mile track, you certainly don't give anybody the 9-hole. You give them the 8-hole. That's the outside. 7-hole. If you have a handicapped race, the rail horses are supposed to be inferior horses, while the outside horses are supposed to be superior horses. That's the way handicap works. And although it might sound like I'm disagreeing, I mean, I don't understand. When you look at, I believe, the analytics of racing, and maybe this is where it comes from and I'm wrong, I always thought that, especially on a big track, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, on a 5/8 mile track, those were the positions in order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or if you really want to, 1 second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 7, 8, 9. But most definitely 10 would not come in 10th. That's just my feeling. So I a lot of people ask me. I don't really have an answer for it. I believe it's the first time I've ever seen it, but maybe that's how they do it in Southern Ohio. I have no idea. So Save America finished second in a race that he was supposed to finish, or possibly the best he could finish was second. And I thought he raced very, very good. Jason told me one of the best races he's gone for us. He was thoroughly happy with him, so I'm happy. So we had a poor race from Yo Mister, scope 3 out of 5. That's okay, or 6 out of 10. Tim can work on that. As far as the shoeing change, I don't know if it's a necessity at this point. We'll see. Pickpocket raced his butt off to finish third. And Save America raced awesome to finish second. We still have International Money left, or International Man left, and we still have Love and Affection left. Two very, very late races. Addie, stop that. 2 very, very late races, 11 and 11:50. So my last race of the night will be as close to midnight as you can make it, and International Man will be not too far before that. So that's what went on this afternoon at the stable. How was your food, Addie? You ate a lot of steak. Good job. How was the Reese's Cup? Good? Oh, that's good. What were you going to ask me? Do you remember the question? What was it? Oh, when they're going around a turn, they don't tip over? Well, that's the suspension underneath. They're built that way to not tip over, although they do tip over sometimes. It has happened. So with that, 1 second, honey. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll probably give you your update either on my way home from the races tonight or tomorrow morning. For those of you watching in the States, happy Thanksgiving. Wish you guys all the happiness tomorrow, and hope everybody's family is in good order. For us, we'll be heading back to Canada, where it's just Thursday. Friday, I'm going to train some horses at Harry's barn, at Dominic's barn, see how everybody's coming along. And then Sunday, do you know what Sunday is, Addie? Do you remember?
My birthday.
Oh, you're so smart. Sunday's my birthday, but we'll be in transit, heading back. Thank you. We'll be heading back to Ohio on Sunday to do a little racing next week. So it's here. Christmas season is here. Even for those of you that try to keep it away as long as you can, most of you recognize that after American Thanksgiving, the holiday season begins. So whether you are like me and it began on November 1st or November 27th or 8th this year, happy holiday season to all of you. A wonderful rest of your evening. I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.